You read it right. I sold my RED Komodo 6K. Funny, huh? I've been talking about RED cameras for so long, and now I have sold mine. Why and what did I buy? Because there are many good cameras now out there. I'm going to tell you everything. Welcome back to the channel, especially new ones. If this is your first time tuning in, please consider subscribing. I'm Ruben and I love good food, music, filmmaking, and sharing the journey of learning something new every day. So I'm gonna say it right away. The thing here is what makes you happy. So if any of those new cameras on the hype make you happy, just go for them. My advice would be, if you have the possibility, to rent them and test them in two different environments, indoors and outdoors. Indoors like in a studio with fixed lights, etc. The ideal conditions. Outdoors in the morning, midday, and in the evening. Why am I saying this? Because not all the cameras behave the same way in these conditions. Some cameras perform better outdoors and others indoors, and vice versa. Get your footage, upload it to your editor, and see what you have and how convenient that would be for the kind of work you generally do. Keep in mind that I can take a nice still from a footage in 1080p, double it, put one beside the other, and on the second one I can add a little bit more contrast and sharpness, maybe a touch of saturation, and tell you here on YouTube, the first one is 4K and the second 12K, and some of you will go, wow. So try them and don't believe everything you see in publicities. Popular cameras this year, we've got the new Pixis 6K and the 12K from Blackmagic Design. They're both full frame, record in Blackmagic RAW with proxies. They have different mount options, 16 stop of dynamic range, etc. They have great prices, and the accessories such as monitors, handles, etc. have fantastic prices as well. In my opinion, one of the best things that Blackmagic has done is the possibility of connecting the monitor via USB. That's pretty impressive. You can go with the Ursa Mini Pro 4.6K, 12K, and even 17K. We've got the Sony FX3, FX6, FX30, the Canon EOS C80, the C400, the RED Komodo X Z-mount if you have those lenses, and if you don't, get an adapter, the DJI running 4D combo, the Panasonic Lumix S5 II, the Nikon K6 III, lots of good stuff out there. But the first question is, why did I sell my OG Komodo 6K? Well, first, it was used and had some usage hours, which concerned me a little bit. Funny though, because I was considering getting a used DSM-C2, either the Raven Brain with the 4.5K Dragon sensor or the famous Gemini 5K. This second one still has a very high price, meaning still rocks in 2025. But I didn't go for those ones either. Why? Again, I was concerned because there are discontinued cameras and finding parts for them is difficult. On the other hand, selling the OG Komodo 6K was challenging. We knew that positive things would come out after Nikon acquired RED. Initially, we thought about different mount options with the possibility of more lenses, autofocus, which actually came after IBs, you name it, perhaps more affordable prices. But having more affordable prices also means losing value for those who have the cameras and want to resell them. Red Digital Cinema / Nikon reduced the price of the Komodo 6K from $5,995 to $2,995. I understand this strategy. They aim to position these exceptional cameras closer to their competitors and make them more affordable for customers. But I really feel for those who bought one at a full price only to have its value dropped the next day. I was in a similar boat when I tried to sell my Komodo, which had lost quite a bit of value. Even though I took a bit of a hit financially, I successfully sold it and made the switch to a different camera. All that being said, it's time to show you the camera that is packing some serious heat in a shockingly small package. I'm kidding. I am talking about the RED Komodo X. If you're a fan of RED cameras, you already know they love to push the limits. The Komodo X isn't just another upgrade, man. It's a whole new experience. They've taken everything you loved about the original Komodo, the perfect mix of power and portability, and added exciting new features like a cutting-edge global shutter sensor and a bunch of professional enhancements. But what makes this camera the ideal choice and the logical next step for me? But number one, the heart of this machine, a revamped sensor architecture featuring an updated pixel design. This significantly improves detail and color accuracy, even in difficult shadow areas, offering rich low light performance without muddy blacks. That was one of the first important things for me. What else? Well, this camera features a robust locking lens mount that eliminates lens wobble for solid performance, even with heavier glass. I'm really excited about the built-in micro V-Lock battery interface. It provides powerful high-capacity energy without any of those clunky adapters. I'm also a big fan of the new assignable tactile buttons. They make accessing all the crucial controls super easy. Plus, the display is even more responsive than it was in the Komodo 6K. Oh, what about speed? The KX is truly a speed demon. With its exciting new sensor and powerful processing capabilities, you can capture breathtaking 6K video at an impressive 80 frames per second and smooth 4K at a fantastic 120 frames per second. Just think of all the creative fun you can have. Imagine filming stunning slow-motion footage in amazing high-res. And with support for CF Express Media, you'll have all the bandwidth you need to manage all that awesome data effortlessly. For me, it's not just about capturing beautiful visuals, it's also about making my workflow smoother, more fun and more professional. The Komodo X has a fantastic platform that offers all sorts of input and output options designed to make your time on set a breeze. One of my favorite features is the improved monitoring ability, which works perfectly with the DSMC3 Touch LCD. It gives you fantastic visibility and control over your shots, making everything easier and more enjoyable. Plus, the device comes with a handy USB Type-C port, ensuring versatile connectivity with other equipment and accessories. Oh, what about audio? The KX audio is another fantastic feature. RED has meticulously engineered to provide superior performance now with a locking 48-volt audio connector. This means you don't need to bring an external audio recorder in a run-and-gun situation like I used to do. The original Komodo was an amazing example of how small technology can be. And now, the Komodo X takes that to the next level while adding even more features for professionals. It's production ready to go right out of the box, keeping that impressively compact design we love. Plus, it now comes with advanced input-output options, better monitoring, tighter cables, reliable power supplies, and expanded remote capabilities with RED Connect. This little powerhouse is all set to tackle serious projects with ease. You already know what media brand I use, what battery brands I use and why, and which tripod I place this expensive camera on, so I won't discuss that in this video. Curious about how to use this camera? There are so many great ways. I mainly use it to make videos on YouTube and when traveling. In these two ways, I use the camera very simply, even using my iPhone as a monitor, because I love the app. I also use it for client work as well as larger productions. Now, for client projects and larger shoots, it's important to rig the camera properly. Thankfully, this camera has tons of fantastic options for that. I will dive into all details in future videos, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for tuning in the comments, please let me know your favorite camera in 2025 and why. See you in the next one. Peace and love.